We're in here. We're looking at you. We're gonna give you our top 10 animated movies. More specifically, we could probably
Western
say Western
animated.
animated
Yeah.
movies. We have left anime out because I think that needs its own category.
So
Exactly.
little day.
Yeah, yeah. We'll do anime just one day. But anyway, more coffee. Um,
Oh, that's good coffee.
yeah. Here we go. Ready? More coffee. Here we go. Mm-hmm.
Did
Okay.
this guy?
So anyway, oh yeah, that's good. So we're gonna give you our top 10. We have not looked at each other's top 10 list purposely, so it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna start with 10, and if you are a parent, you might want to pay attention because I'm giving you these from. Oh man, I was gonna say from a parent's point of view, but in all honesty, I am the one and only Peter Pan. So I guess I'll never grow up. So, but either way, these are movies that still to this day I like. And for those of you who are sitting in quarantine with your kids, these are movies that you might want to think about that you could definitely watch with them and you'll survive. For the most part, I know some of you
For the
won't.
most part.
But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Javier, what you got number 10, Javier?
Okay, so I know it's gonna be a real surprise that it's this low.
Wait, and not just that. Let me say this. This was so hard to do.
It was incredibly hard to do.
I've never done a top 10 before, and this was really difficult to do. So I'm sure we're going to leave stuff out that you're going to be like, oh. But you know what? You can comment. If you're live, you can comment right here in the chat. If not, later when we post this on Facebook, you can tell us what yours are.
Yeah.
And what we left out, what we messed up. That's okay. I want to hear it all. But anyway, go ahead.
So you're gonna be surprised that it's this low, but number 10 for me was Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, it's that low. Yeah.
Do you know what's awful about that?
What?
I didn't even think about Emperor's New Groove. It didn't even make my list.
No.
Yes,
No.
it should have been there.
Get bodied. I guarantee that would be top 5.
For a lot of people.
For-
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure for you too.
Emperor's New Groove is so good, especially right now with the quarantine. No touchy. No touchy. No touch.
Yeah.
That is a great movie. You threw off my groove. It's such a great
I
movie.
threw off your list.
You did throw off my list. My list is broken, and I haven't even gone yet.
Unfortunate. Absolutely
oh, no.
unfortunate.
I got destroyed on one. Wow, I can't believe that happened. Man, I can't. And this is what happens when you don't look at each other's lists. It was on
Yeah.
purpose. But had I even thought of that, that would have. You're right. That would have definitely been in there. Hi, at number 10, I put Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons was a great movie.
It is a great movie. It's bizarre at best.
I don't know how often I'd be able to rewatch Meet the Robinsons, but it is a really, really good movie.
Yeah, it's really good. A lot of. It has the worst villain ever.
Okay, so not the worst villain, the most incompetent villain.
Yes, that's true. The most incompetent villain is in Meet the Robinsons. That is fact. And by the way, if we're throwing spoiler alerts, I'm sorry. All these were like 2007. The most recent movie I have, because I actually grabbed the dates, was 2018. So if we give you a spoiler, I'm sorry, you should have seen it by now. If not, that's okay. You're gonna enjoy it anyway. But Meet the Robinsons, great movie.
Yeah.
It's really, really involved. It's one of the most involved animated movies ever. Like with time travel and all kinds of stuff and back and it's really interesting.
I don't think I have. I think on
Snake!
average,
Sorry, I should
my
turn it-
movies. I think on average my movies are older than yours.
They might be. Although
Like-
although a lot of my movies are older, but I do have one in 2018 and it's coming up. But yeah, so Meet the Robinsons, definitely 10. Emperor's New Groove, 10 for you. Man, I can't believe I didn't put Emperor's New Groove on my list. I feel bad.
Feels bad.
I feel bad that it didn't make my list. All right, so what do you got at number 9?
Number 9, I have Hercules.
Hercules.
Even though
You
it
mean-
bugs me.
You mean Huncules?
No, you know what it should be? You know what? It should be Heracles because he's Greek. But no, it's Hercules. Hercules is the Roman version of Heracles. But sorry. I love the movie,
Yeah.
but
But it's the wrong name.
it's the wrong name.
But it just wouldn't have done as well.
hmm
So I get that.
That and Zeus and Hera actually get along in the movie, which doesn't happen in Greek mythology.
Okay. See, now you guys are talking to a Greek mythology, Greek history geek right there. So that's why he's throwing all these things at you. But I
Yeah.
get that. Hercules is amazing.
I can blame Hercules for
I
that.
love the music in Hercules.
The music from Hercules is
is
amazing.
really, really good. Which I'm not gonna say this movie yet, but there are other movies who I really wanted to put on the list because the music is so good. But the cartoon really wasn't that good. The movie wasn't that good, but the music was amazing. And I know exactly you know where I'm going with that. But we'll get to that later because that's going to be on the honorable mentions right between 2 and 1.
I don't know if I know.
Oh yeah, you will. You will. Once I get to it, you'll see. But I don't want to tell you what it is yet. So at number 9, I have Aladdin.
Aladdin's really good.
Yeah, I do like Aladdin. I like Aladdin just because he's a scrapper, you know? He's
Okay,
just-
speaking of Aladdin, my problem with the newest Aladdin movie was they didn't do Jafar's reprise of
Because I'm not sure that Jafar could sing.
oh no. No.
So that's what happened there. But Aladdin, yeah, I really like.
Although
Aladdin.
in all fairness, Will Smith can't sing all that well either.
No, he didn't though. So that was smart of them. That was smart of them to
They
change
kept
it
him
up.
pretty monotone.
It
so.
was smart of them to change it up, let him be him, and not try to be Robin Williams because that would have been awful. Anyway,
What an icon.
more coffee. Okay.
How well is the mic picking that up? That's
I'm
my
sure
question.
it's picking it up hardcore because it can pick up your seat moving. So yeah, I'm telling you, it picks up everything. So, all right, number 7. Well, no, number 8. Sorry, I'm
Number 8?
Yep.
I have
This
Thumbelina.
is my newest Thumbelina
Yeah, Thumbelina has amazing
Yeah,
music and
with
really
Los-
good animation too.
with Los Sapos Guapos. That's one of my honorable mention. I'll just throw it out there. It's not on my list, but it is an honorable mention. It is a great movie.
Is that the one that you were talking about?
Nope, that's not the one I was talking about. But my number 8 is my newest movie. And it is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's so good. If
That-
you haven't seen
I didn't even
that,
think
didn't make
of
your
that.
list, did?
No.
See, and that definitely is top 10.
So
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is so good. If you haven't seen it, I think it's still on Netflix. It is definitely worth a watch. A lot of comedy, a lot of different Spider-Mans that
I don't know
they
if
bring
it would
in
have
from
made
all the
my
different.
top 10 though. I'm pretty satisfied with my top 10.
Yeah, I liked it at a.
It's
at
definitely
an
an honorable mention. It's definitely
8.
top 20.
It definitely doesn't break top 8 though. I mean, top 7 here because top 7 we getting in here now. So anyway, go ahead. What's your number 7?
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
I'm a big fan of dragons anyway, and that
Yes,
movie was just
Aldor.
fantastic.
It was really good. It is on my honorable mention.
Yeah.
Sad, but
The
true.
the music in that movie's
It's
great.
really good.
The animation is great.
See,
Story,
and I'm biased
amazing.
because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot in my top 7 that is based on the music because I'm such a music geek.
Same.
Which 7 is Hercules. I did
7 is
have
Hercules, yeah.
Hercules as 7.
I originally
it's
had
so
Hercules
good.
as number 5.
And
then
it
it-
just worked its way down, huh?
Yeah.
The music is too good.
Mostly
the music
because
is,
my next two.
the
Mostly
music
because of my
is
next
too
two.
good not to have it up there, you know. So all right. So your next 2. Let's see. What do you got in number 6?
Number 6, I have Prince of Egypt.
Ooh. Wow.
Again, amazing music, good
Yeah.
storyline, good graphic. I mean, not graphics, good animation. It's
Yeah.
just
That is a good one. My 6 is Tarzan.
Is it Tarzan?
Yes.
Tarzan's really good.
Just
Tarzan
amazing music.
Okay.
The music is so good in that.
So, mid to early 2000s, Disney cheated.
Right?
They had Lion King, early 2000s, with Elton John.
Right.
They had Tarzan, which was Phil
Collins.
Collins. Brother Bear had amazing music too.
Yeah, yep. Yep. Brother Bear is my honorable mention. If anything, because of the Mackenzie brothers. For those of you who are older and you ever watched Strange Brew. Tree. Anyway, again, for those of you who watch Strange Brew, that's what that's from. The Mackenzie brothers are the moose. The mooses.
The mooses.
The mooses.
The mooses. They're just the moose.
Yeah, they are the moose in the movie Brother Bear. And so they are definitely 100% Mackenzie brothers throughout the entire movie, if you know anything about them. If you don't, look them up. They're pretty funny.
Top 5 was like the easiest choices of my life.
You ready there? All right, let's see. Top 5. What you got?
5. Anastasia.
5 for me was The Princess and the Frog.
The Princess
And
and
it's
the
funny
Frog.
because we both went for music on number 5. Both of those are amazing music. Princess and the Frog.
So,
I have one issue with Princess and the Frog. For those of you who are the producers of Princess and the Frog, if you ever watch this, you missed it. The music was amazing, but if you do a Princess and the Frog 2, can we please get Harry Connick Jr. to do the music?
that would be insane.
That would be amazing. Can
Just
we get
get
Harry Connick Jr.?
Connick Jr. to do anything with Disney?
Yes, but he is New Orleans hardcore. He would be so good for Princess and the Frog,
Yeah.
music. Anyway, so, and you had Anastasia.
Yes. So everything past this. Okay, so the only one that I did have trouble with was if I was going to switch 4 or 5.
I had a hard time between 4, 5, and 3. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 were really difficult. My tongue gets all tangled and my birds come out backwards. 3, 4, and 5 were really difficult for me. Anastasia, if any of you like Broadway, watch Anastasia. It's
the most
the
Broadway,
most Broadway
movie
animated
you've
movie
ever
ever.
seen.
Yeah, it really
Like-
is. It's like watching just a big Broadway musical. It's amazing.
It's great.
If you like Broadway, watch Anastasia. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It ironically enough, they later did go to Broadway with it and didn't have to change anything because when you watch the cartoon, you'll see it was already a Broadway movie.
It's fantastic. So,
What do you have on 4?
Robin Hood.
Ooh, we going old school. Robin Hood.
Disney's Robin Hood.
Ooh, that's my alarm for the mornings.
It is.
I actually do have the little
The Rooster Song.
Rooster
I think it's
Song.
called.
for my alarm in the morning. So it's really nice. That's a great one.
It's a good movie. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Like,
You did go old on that
I
one.
think my movies are on average older than yours. The newest movie
Yeah.
I have is How to Train Your Dragon,
Yeah, yeah.
and that was like 2008 to 2010.
Mm-hmm. You did go old. Now, number 4
Now I gotta look
for
that up.
me.
Number 4 for you.
I cheated, but it's our first show, so we're allowed to do this. Number 4. Oh,
It is.
I put 2.
2010. Yeah.
I put no it's number 3. I cheated on number 4. I have Atlantis, Lost Empire. It's so good. It's top
4?
5. Well, you'll understand here why in a second. So I struggled. So
I don't think I'm gonna understand.
So you know how Atlantis moved, how the other one moved down for you? Atlantis kind of moved down for me like that a little bit. Atlantis started at number 2 and moved down to 4. Okay? So I'm
can't accept that.
I'm gonna break this, and I'm gonna give you my 3, and then you can give me your 3. And this is why Atlantis kind of moved to number 4. The reason Atlantis moved to number 4 is because on 3 I have 2 different movies. I have Anastasia, okay, and I have Peter Pan. I couldn't decide between those 2, so I literally made both of them 3 because Anastasia is 100% Broadway, and Peter Pan is just 100% me. Like, and Peter Pan might not be one of those movies that you guys want to watch with your kids because it's definitely, more of a kid movie. I literally just watched Hook yesterday with Robin Williams again. But I'm a fan of being a kid forever. So I just kind of threw 3 in there. But reality is Anastasia is my 3. So Atlantis moved to 4 because of that. That tie between Anastasia and Peter Pan. What do you have on your 3?
3, I have The Road to El Dorado.
The Road to El Dorado. Number 2?
Number 2, I have...
We both have the same number 2? Go ahead, what is it?
Treasure Planet.
I have Treasure Planet as number 2. Treasure Planet, if you haven't seen it, it's amazing. It's amazing. A great, great movie. So
give me your number 1. The heck?
Okay,
so
see, our
Atlantis is not top 1.
Is number 4.
Treasure Planet is not top 1.
So obviously,
what's top 1? What else is there?
El Dorado.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah, that's why I said our top 4. Our top 4 was so hard because it was hard to put one over the other. But El Dorado for me. Listen, and again, El Dorado has a lot more adult humor.
Yeah. Has
a lot more different things hidden in there. The music was done by Elton John. So it's got great music. Yo, thank you for that so much.
Thanks for the
show. So El Dorado has amazing music. Elton John music. The 2 guys are hysterical. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen El Dorado, go watch it. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's an amazing movie. I would love to know what you think in the comments after watching El Dorado. Now, El Dorado is definitely one of those movies that I could watch 100 times.
Yeah.
And I have. When I was...
In a row. He's not talking about, in his lifetime. He's talking about he would sit there and binge the movie 100 times in a row.
I definitely could. More coffee. Anyway.
Yeah, that goes into the yellow. We, never hit the yellow, but that sound right there.
I know. It's right there. So anyway, El Dorado is amazing. Musically, the top 4, I knew we were going to be in there. I was pretty sure Atlantis and Treasure Planet were going to be in your top 3. Atlantis just moved down to 4 only because I'm such a music nerd, and Anastasia just kind of kicked it out. And then Peter Pan for me, just me being Peter Pan. Treasure Planet, we both had it at number 2. And El Dorado is just, I'm telling you, you need to watch El Dorado. Our top 4 were right on point. Here are some of the...
And Atlantis is number 1, by the way. Always will be. Always will be.
Here are some of the ones that didn't make the list. You did say How to Train Your Dragon. We did talk about Brother Bear. I thought Kung Fu Panda was pretty good. Shrek,
Kung Fu Panda's
obviously.
a solid movie.
Big Hero 6 was really good.
Big Hero 6 was really good, yeah.
Didn't make our top 10. Monsters, Inc., obviously. Nightmare Before Christmas. The Incredibles. One of my favorites, Lion King 1.5.
Yeah. The movie was a masterpiece.
That should have been
For sure.
That should have been number 10.5. Just sorry. It should have been number 10.5 because you have to see Lion King 1 in order to appreciate 1.5. So the whole point of Lion King 1.5 is they retell the story from their point of view and not from the lion's point of view. It's Pumbaa and Simone retelling the story through as they saw it. Mm-hmm. So it's got a little bit of science
Mystery Science
Mystery
Theater
Science
3000.
Theater 3000, because they'll stop the movie, they'll rewind it, and but it's really funny. Tangled, amazing movie.
Yeah.
Tangled is really good.
Disney's pumped out a lot of
Yeah,
good movies.
yeah. And the one that I said had great music, but the animation to me was okay. The movie was okay. Was The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, The Hunt. Okay, so
See that again, music wise,
incredible.
incredible.
The
The movie was okay, but the music was
soundtrack
amazing.
for the movie is at like a 9.
Yeah,
The movie itself is at like a 0.9. It's not even like a
it's
fair.
just not good.
It
It's
doesn't
not.
deserve the movie that it was given.
But the music was amazing. So yeah, that's our top 10. Again, check out the list. Let us know what you think. Put it in the comments, whether it's right here, whether it's in on Facebook, because I am going to post
Yeah.
this to Facebook. Let us know what you think. Maybe we're talking music. Maybe we should do our top 10 musicals. Maybe we should do our
Top 10 musicals.
see, and then see that's so difficult, because then we'd have to do like top 10 musicals that made it to.
I almost spoiled my top 1. You already know what my top 1
I know,
is.
but like it could be like.
So
Is it top 10 TV musicals? No, it can't be. Top 10 musicals, because musicals is such a big thing. I mean, we can go from like High School
can-
Musical to Phantom of the Opera. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we could do that. We could do top 10 bands. We can give us some suggestions.
Yeah.
In the comments, let us know what you think. What do you think our top 10?
top 10 bands, top 10 solo artists. Anything more in music?
Top 10 video games.
Top 10 video games. Yeah. That's
Top 10 board games. That would be hysterical.
top 10
There's some-
board games.
That'd be hard. That'd be really hard.
That's
I might actually be able to narrow that down to top 5 and just kill it. Be like, bam.
I don't know if I can name more than 5 that I love.
Yeah.
Like-
That you really like. That's what I get. Like, we
I'm
got
like,
a bunch right here.
mm.
So, yeah. So give us your thoughts, your ideas, and we'll do the next
Yeah.
one here pretty soon. So thank you so much for joining us. This is Angel, aka Profe, and Pickle over here, Javier, and we're having a good time trying to make a
Yeah.
difference. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you.